Gauging audience perception and motivation. We have talked quite a lot on how important it is to match your communication to your audience. But how do you know who your audience is and what do they know, feel, and want? That is done through audience analysis and then making sure you have the right ways to meet their needs. For that, you first need to gauge the audience's perceptions of you. Do they even find you credible enough to listen to and receive your communication with the best intention? This is a common problem in today's business reality. Organizations remain so busy in boasting about their greatness and achievements to the world that they sometimes totally overlook what their own employees think about them. The employees' perception of their organizations is determined by the day to day realities of their roles and levels of engagement. If the perception is poor, the result is often rolling eyes and agitation among employees after seeing their organization's glossy marketing ads. They feel a lack of transparency and truthfulness coming from their respective managements, which is a huge communication failure. An organization or business, at the end of the day, provides some service or creates some product for a customer, client, or consumer that has a certain purpose and objective to it. But when employees don't feel engaged with the greatness claimed by their organization, they often lose sight of the end goal. It becomes important to tap into the employee perception and where is it coming from. Routine and open communication at a workplace brings ease in perception checking. They need to be asked sometimes explicitly and sometimes in hidden ways how far would they go in endorsing their organization, or do they feel ashamed of telling their friends who they work for? Do they feel that the big ideas discussed in the boardrooms are just fancy talk that would never see the light of day? People's approach to work improves significantly when they feel the purpose that helps them know about the real life difference their work is making in people's lives. They need to feel part of the bigger picture, no matter what kind of role they play in an organization. Be it a human resource manager or part of a sales team, a marketing person or the CEO. Everyone needs to connect their role to the organization's ultimate purpose. You can't deny the intrinsic value in belonging to a group of individuals working towards helping others through solving problems and making lives easier. People need that sense of belonging that creates long term motivation. Without motivation, the workplace turns into just an empty group of people who have no inclination to complete their tasks in the best manner or improve their performance or solve problems while working together. It is the right perception and motivation that is needed to move on. It makes a lot of difference to employees in their perception, leading to motivation when they feel their top management is not only aware of the employee's existence but also care about them. This is particularly true in case of remote or dispersed staff who are at a higher risk of isolation, loneliness, and disconnect from the organization. Motivation brings positive feelings and a sense of pride for work, especially when it is carefully designed around the fact that not everyone can be motivated the same way. Monetary benefits such as salary raise or bonus might work for some employees, while some others might find public acknowledgement, better learning opportunities, and more exposure to decision making as the right motivator to continue. Still, some may prefer flexible hours to spend more time with family over money, recognition, or professional growth. If you don't communicate well with your employees or subordinates, how can you ever know what motivates them? And if you don't know, it will breed distrust and grievance. Employees need to feel being valued, and a valued workforce is what is ultimately needed to improve the organization's efficiency.